Hello, and I'd like to welcome you all once again to the old schoolhouse here in the hamlet of Butterstone for another wee half an hour, wee Saturday night half an hour, and I hope you're all well. We've got terrible weather here in Butterstone. It's torrential rain outside, and we're a bit at ones and twos at the moment because today we had a wonderful kind of surprise visit from an old dear friend of ours, Kathy Mattea, who is a wonderful country singer from Nashville. And we knew each other some years ago, and she's doing a show in Glasgow tomorrow night, so she jumped on a train and came up, and we had a fantastic afternoon. But we're a wee bit kind of unprepared for our live stream, but I think it's all right. I think everything will be all right. But yeah, so Kathy was it's brilliant, and she we knew her a number of years ago, and she won a Grammy at the time when I met her, and I think she's just been inducted into the Grand Old Opry a couple of weeks ago or a month ago or something. She's and it was brilliant. But I remember the first time I met her because I was doing a tour in America with a whole bunch of musicians, and the promoter of the concert came up and he says, "We've got Kathy Mattea wants to come and meet you. Her and her band want to come and meet you after the show." And I was expecting this person kind of, because it's country, we're in Nashville, that it would be all kind of rhinestones and big cowboy hats and things and that. And then when her and our band arrived, they're all in jeans and t-shirts, and we went out for a meal, and we realised that we were all just doing the same thing. We just came from different countries, and we became dear friends. Anyway, that was a fantastic afternoon, and Kathy, we just put her on the train back down to Glasgow, so she might be watching the show on her phone in the train. So if you are Kathy, that was great fun. I'm going to start off with this. And I should say, Kathy was telling me that you guys in Nashville have been having terrible storms and stuff, and that she had sort of no power for weeks or something, I think she was saying when she was here. So I hope you're all doing all right out there in Nashville. It's a great part of the world. I loved all my visits there with Kathy and John, her husband, who's a fantastic Nashville songwriter. Also, could you please welcome the Tatty Faces, the wonderful Tatty Faces, to the stage, who will be, they had a great afternoon with Kathy, actually, and they've become kind of bosom buddies, I think, you know. Anyway, this is a wee song I wrote about I'm going to start off with this. My sister and I grew up in a kind of Downton Abbey kind of situation where my father was the gardener on a big estate with a big mansion house and stuff. And so we grew up with all the kind of just the simple rural people that worked on the estate. And I realized some years later that they were the people that kind of give you the grounding that you kind of, the stepping stones, which I use in the song, for the rest of your life. You know, they're just these simple people that we grew up with their simple wisdom. So anyway, I wrote this wee song about it. We'll try it now and see how we get on. See if I've got a voice at all. Here we go. Much time has gone since we worked out in these open fields with the hopes of generations pulled around us and the strength revealed, and so much has been done since we ran around the snake-hole woods, never knowing where our gentle lights might lead us. And if indeed it could, we stand upon their stepping stones. Sure and simple souls, guarded round us as we worldly grew, with nothing greater than what working days had shown them. They gave us all they knew, and though their dreams were small, oh, their true and rural hearts were strong, and with an honest smile that burns from somewhere distant, they helped us all along. Oh, and we do not stand alone. I know we stand with all the others out in the deep unknown. I know we stand upon their stepping stones. And in these silent hours, when reflection lays our journey down, and we think on all departed conversations, it's such an earthly sound. Oh, and we do not stand alone. I know we stand with all the others out in the deep unknown. I know we stand with all the others out in the deep unknown. I know we stand upon their stepping stones. Thank you very much, and that's my wee song, Stepping Stones, about my sister and I growing up in this kind of feudal kind of situation, and just the simple people that we grew up with that I owe so much to for creating the kind of my sense of myself, if that's a way to put it. Anyway, I'm going to continue with I'm going to go straight to the cut to the chase with a chorus song for the Global Choir, and. I've got a big long story that I normally tell about this song, but I've probably told it that many times. You guys have all sung this with me. And it's a song that I wrote when I was stuck in Anchorage in Alaska because the volcano was about to erupt in the day I was doing my concert there. And I got stuck in Anchorage for 4 days because of the clouds. And I wrote this song called We're in the Shadow of the Mountain. And I thought that was a great metaphor for life as well, because, you know, it's sort of like, particularly when you get a bit older and you think you've got everything in place and you think you've got everything organised, and then you wake up one morning and the whole thing's gone pear-shaped and gone wrong. And, you know, it's like as you go through life, as a human being, it seems you are always in the shadow of a volcano just about to erupt at any time and completely ruin any plans you've got. So the chorus of this for the Global Choir, for those who have just joined, is we're in the shadow of the mountain, don't you know? We're in the shadow of the mountain everywhere we go. We're in the shadow of the mountain. Yes, that's true. We're in the shadow of the mountain and there's nothing we can do, okay? We're in the shadow of the mountain, don't you know? We're in the shadow of the mountain everywhere we go. We're in the shadow of the mountain. Yes, that's true. We're in the shadow of the mountain and there's nothing we can do. And this is the airborne. A new day and everything's changed. All my plans and the things I had arranged. The smell of danger in the cold night air. Something's happening, you can feel it everywhere. We're in the shadow of the mountain. Don't you know? The shadow of the mountain. Everywhere we go, we're in the shadow of the mountain. Yes, that's true. The shadow of the mountain, and there's nothing we can do. That's what you sing. Okay, we'll do it again. Let's see if we can get a global choir vibe happening in the old schoolhouse. Here we go. We're in the shadow of the mountain. Don't you know? The shadow of the mountain. Everywhere we go, we're in the shadow of the mountain. Yes, that's true. The shadow of the mountain, and there's nothing we can do. I think we'll do it one more time, and I think we'll have it nailed. Yes, we'll do one more time. Here we go. We're in the shadow of the mountain. Don't you know? The shadow of the mountain. Everywhere we go, we're in the shadow of the mountain. Yes, that's true. The shadow of the mountain, and there's nothing we can do. Old man says she'll go real soon. You can tell by the color of the moon. It was the same back in '65, but I'm still standing. I'm glad to be alive. We're in the shadow of the mountain. Don't you know? The shadow of the mountain. Everywhere we go, we're in the shadow of the mountain. Yes, that's true. The shadow of the mountain. Nothing we can do. Came in from Dutch Harbour, now I'm free. 10 weeks fishing on the Bering Sea. I feel good, yes, I feel alright, and no mountain's going to stop me getting drunk tonight. We're in the shadow of the mountain. Don't you know? The shadow of the mountain. Everywhere we go, we're in the shadow of the mountain. Yes, that's true. The shadow of the mountain, and there's nothing we can do. This is where you sing it on your own, okay? So grab a wee mouthful of whatever libation you have beside you. Shadow of That's absolutely fantastic. I'm getting a vibe. I'm getting a global choir vibe here. I think we'll do it again. I think it's one of those nights, you know, where we'll just do it again. And this is for all the people who are trying to survive vicious weather at the moment. Here we go. We're in the beautiful, beautiful. It's been the same since the day that we arrived. So many dangers, it's amazing we've survived. But you've got to keep laughing, got to take a chance, and keep on singing on this journey that we dance. We're in the shadow of the mountain. Don't you know? mountain, and one last time we're in the shadow of the mountain. Don't you know, the shadow of the mountain? Everywhere we go, we're in the shadow of the mountain. Yes, that's true. The shadow of the mountain, there's nothing we can do. Well done, well done. You'll notice there's just me and Jenny in the old schoolhouse here tonight. And Jenny came up the front and did a wee bit of singing. Maybe Kathy's singing on the train back to Glasgow. She could become a kind of another member of the global choir. Anyway, that's my song about the mountain in Anchorage. And it was a pretty terrifying 4 days I had out there. I'm going to do this wee song, which... my daughter, we had the whole family around this afternoon because Kathy knew the kids when they were wee, and she hadn't met Callum and Lewis, and so we were all here today. And Julia wanted me to sing this song. So this is a song from my angry period, which is quite kind of relevant at the moment, actually, probably. So we'll have, and it's got a chorus that you can sing as well if you can get on. Not a song I sing very often, but shame, shame on your ruthless self-made man. You've loaded your ambitions on the children of this land. Shame, shame on your great eternal plan. It's your own diseased direction. Get there any way you can. Oh, but we can see you now. You can't fool all the people, and you don't believe you now. You can't fool all the people all the time. And shame, shame, you see our lives a marketplace. Oh, we're all consumer units in your greedy little race. And shame, shame on your vision of our life. Your friends are carved with conquest on the handle of your knife. Oh, but we can see you now. You can't fool all the people, and we don't believe you now. You can't fool all the people all the time. Shame, shame on your cool stock city guile. You're pressed into your business suit, and you're polished to your smile. And shame, shame on your brute dishonesty. You manipulate the numbers, don't intend to set them free. Oh, but we can see you now. You can't fool all the people, and we don't believe you now. You can't fool all the people you want, go on. We can see you now. You can't fool all the people, and we don't believe you now. You can't fool all the people all the time. Thank you very much. And that's a really old song of mine, which I don't sing very much, but it was from my angry period, I like to describe it as, and way back then. But songs are kind of, songs have universal kind of lives, I think, sometimes. So I'm going to, now I've got wee requests here. I forgot all about my request list. It's hiding down there. So I'm going to read out the wee requests now. Stepping Stones, the first song was for Abby and Noah from Perth in Australia. What a wonderful part of the world. I bet it's warmer in Perth in Australia than it is here in Butterstone tonight. It's Baltic here, as we say. And it's a little turn of phrase which we use up here. And Shadow of the Mountain was for Greg Fairlight from Calgary in Canada. Hi, Greg. And I spent a lot of time in Calgary over the years. Doing shows, and I was really privileged to get away up north and away up into what's it called, the northern not the northern, the way up. I remember going and playing a concert up in Peace River. I think it was the name of the place. It was 40 below, minus 40 degrees. And your jeans kind of went solid like cardboard, and it was a fantastic place. And I remember. I think it was in the middle of the winter, and the ice had just thawed on the river, and it all started flowing down in great big chunks, and then it froze again, or it blocked up, and the ice all kind of rose up, got pushed up behind each other, till the river had just looked like just this incredible thing with these big ice stacks all kind of piled up on it. It was brilliant, and this wee song is a song of mine called Child of This Place. And this is for Cynthia Jones from Swansea in Wales. That's another lovely part of the world down there. And so we'll have a wee go at that. And I'm going to just have a wee mouthful of my port. Now, I have to tell you, that's all I had left in my bottle of port. So I've been saving it up. But because I didn't check it before. I like to have a little glass of port when I'm doing these broadcasts. Keeps the vocal cords oiled. So this is Child of This Place, and so because I grew up here, and for those of you who have just joined in, we're actually this old school that we're broadcasting from, which is part of our house. It was the old little one-room village school that I went to as a wee boy, and my dad went to school in this room in the 1930s. And so I'm of this place, and so we'll do the song. And the chorus of this is easy as well. If you feel like joining in, don't wait for me to tell you to join in. Just get a slug of your wee dram or whatever you've got, your gin or whatever you have beside you, on this Saturday night, and sing along. I'm a child of this place, just a child of this place, and it is burned into this weathered face, and the dreams that fill these eyes, yes, the dreams that fill these eyes shine from Perthshire's that stretch across Strathmore, just like my father, oh, and his father before. And through the seasons I surely understand, my very soul grows from this fine and fertile land. I'm a child of this place, just a child of this place, and it is burned into this weathered face. And the dreams that fill these eyes, yes, the dreams that fill these eyes, shine from Perthshire's wild and wondrous skies. And I work the hillsides in the glens above the Tay, from early morning till the final light of day. Through the seasons and with the curlew's dusk enchanted song, I find the reasons to keep gently moving on. Sing it with me, go on. I'm a child of this place, just a child of this place, and it is burned into this weathered face. And the dreams that fill these eyes, yes, the dreams that fill these eyes, shine from Perthshire's wild and wondrous skies. There are those who have to say that only a fool would come this way, but I don't hear them, I'm not listening when I'm holding you. So shut the curtain, dim the light. I've traveled far this weary night, but I don't hear the world outside when I'm holding you. I'm a child of this place, just a child of this place, and it is burned into this weathered face. And the dreams that fill these eyes, yes, the dreams that fill these that fill these eyes shine from Perthshire's wild and wondrous skies. Well done. Well, thank you very much. And that's my wee song, Child of This Place. And that brings us to the end of our wee Saturday night half an hour. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for all of you who have tuned in and for singing along with us. Thanks to the wonderful Tatty Faces again for their usual their accompaniment, of which is always just perfect, you know. And they don't make any mistakes. They're absolutely brilliant. And all that's left for me, thanks to Jenny for our pressing the buttons up there and keeping it all moving. I hope Kathy got a chance to watch the show on the way down on the train. And all that's left for me to do is to just wish you all a good night. And
next week, there won't be a live stream, but we'll post some photos.
Oh yes, I've got a concert next week, and I'm away next week, so there won't be a live stream on next Saturday night, but we'll post some video or something from wherever we are, where we're heading off for a wee break. So we'll put something special up for you.
Next live stream will be on the 14th.
So the next live stream is on the 14th. Jenny's just shouting down from the back of the hall. So anyway, all that's left for me to do is to say good night. I hope you're all looking after each other. These are weird times we're all living through, and dangerous times we're living through. But as long as we can all kind of do wee things like this and have a bit of a sing and a bit of a laugh and a bit of a story tell, and we're all and we all look after each other, but then that's what we can do. So good night. You all take care and stay smiling like a tatty face, and I'll see you all in a couple of weeks. Aikava, night night.